Taurus, so welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new here, then we're doing a general collective reading today, so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. Don't try and make anything fit though. If it's not your story, just let it go. Alright, I'm sorry I am a day late with your reading. Had some scheduling changes or issues. Didn't go to plan yesterday, so sorry I'm a day late, but anyway, we're here now. Alright, so first card's out. We've got the Cup. You should accept a valid criticism. Okay, so I feel like somebody is, I don't know, like trying to make a change, or something hasn't gone to plan, or you're not feeling like fully satisfied about a situation. I feel like it's not, I mean, criticism's a strong word, but it's like it could be coming across, you could be feeling like somebody's criticizing you, but they're just trying to inform you of what you can't see, like what's hidden from your view, due to like, we can sometimes be so focused on one thing or on like how we see something that we miss that perspective, that outside perspective. You know, when you're too close to an issue, you know, we all do it. We can become narrow-minded about something. And this could have been like an ongoing thing. This could be something that, you know, it's not necessarily something new, but it could be a way of seeing it or doing something that you hadn't looked at before. This is too many, and there's 3 there, so I don't know which one to take. I'll just keep going. All right, the next card out, we've got waiting for news package letter. So, I mean, I just want to say a bit more about this accept valid criticism. I feel like it's like accept feedback is what I'm feeling more so. Accept feedback from others. Like what you think may be really a best way of doing something. It's like kind of like getting feedback from customers or from viewers. It's like, what do you want to see? What you think other people want of you? Or, yeah, that's what it's giving, is like what you think people want is different to what they actually want. So it's kind of like almost encouraging to ask people for that feedback. Yeah. It avoids us pushing in a direction and putting a lot of effort into something that's not really required or not really what people want. So anyway, bird perch, waiting for a news package letter. This could be about like work, or you could be waiting to hear from somebody. News about like, I mean, news can come through in many forms, and a letter could be an email. News could come in a text message. So you could be waiting for somebody to get in communication with you in some form, but it's like there's some particular thing you're waiting to hear back on from a person. We've got wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. It's feeling as though until you get some sort of news, you're just kind of feeling like you're in a bit of limbo. Like it's as though this news or this email, text message, feedback from somebody is like a bit of a hold up. Like you need that information or you need that feedback before being able to move forward. And maybe it's taking some time. It feels like something is kind of on hold until then, or you could even just be like waiting for this year to end, like, you know, putting things off now until the new year, rather than going, okay, this is a great time for planning so I can like hit the ground running in January. Take it how it resonates though, and we'll get a bit more into that with the tarot. We've got a goal-orientated person, see, the target. I feel like your goals, they could be having you feel like when you're not hitting a goal, or, you know, like your time frames are out, or maybe you're feeling a bit stuck right now, like maybe businesses are closing down and you can't make that progress you want to make before the new year starts, and this is having you feel like this life is just rambling right now. Even if it's just for a month or a few weeks, somebody could be feeling a little bit financially constrained, and so they're like, well, you know, I would like to be doing these things and moving things forward, but I have to wait for the finances to rebuild after Christmas or something like that, to be able to like go after these targets again. So the other thing is, this is a progression timeline. So, you know, it's like you snap out of it, because this goal-oriented person, this is starting to be in your future position now. So it's like you get sick of this. You're like, you might be taking a bit of time here, and then you're like, screw this, I'm going after this goal again. I'm getting back on the horse. I am like gonna hit it this coming year. So this is good, like you're on target here. And sometimes we've got to kind of go through a period of frustration where we're like, God, I'm so sick of myself right now. I really need to get back on track. Got to get my health and fitness on track. I'm going to get back on, you know, a good schedule, blah, blah, blah. And so now this can also kind of feel like life's rambling aimlessly. So you've got some kids and it's school holidays, and there's not much you can do until things go back to school. And then as soon as they're back at school, you're like, right, here we go, back to my goals, back on track, getting that schedule going. So then we've got a dark woman dealing with a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So don't know how she fits in yet. But at the bottom of the deck, we've got the dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. So she could have something to do with this dagger. Yeah, it's in your future position. So, you know, kind of getting that, like, as soon as you're starting to hit these goals, you're on target to make something happen, you come across somebody like this that could be creating a roadblock for you. And so let's say we'll get into the tarot now and see how that pans out, because I mean, this card comes out in plenty of readings, but I'm looking at her this time thinking she's got, like, you know, she's got a bit of an Asian look, but it's not because of her Asian look. That her eyes seem like squinted, not because of her Asian look. She kind of looks like she's got a mean look on her face, and I've never looked at her that way before, but for this reading, I'm kind of getting this like maybe it's kind of like a spiteful, nasty, maybe jealous energy coming off her. So let's see, what's this feedback / valid criticism? Strength card here. Okay, I'm kind of getting, like, you know, we've got Leo energy. Like, maybe the way you're handling something, you're handling it with a lot of strength. Maybe you're the one who's like the really strong one, that pushes things forwards, you know, with your family, with the people around you. Like, want a job done, give it to Taurus, kind of a thing. And there could be some matters that require a bit more like delicate or careful handling. And so, you know, you can't approach everything the same way. And maybe this is just one particular thing that's like, it works to a point, you know, and it works in a lot of ways to like have this strength and this courage and this, high self-esteem here. And then, yeah, I feel like it's only in one particular area of life that sort of, it's like somebody's been really like just decision making about something and maybe hasn't taken stock of some other feelings or opinions. maybe some other people that are involved in a certain decision. It's, you know, we'll get some more clarification on that just in a second. Let's just get this line up down. All right, clarifying the Strength card for Taurus. I feel like since you got unstuck from something, like you had a breakthrough in some area of your life, and it's not actually in some area of your life. I feel like, well, it could have been with work or with you know, money and career is what it's kind of giving. And that breakthrough is giving you like this really strong inner strength, self-esteem, high self-esteem, and it's giving like something was holding you back previously and you snapped out of it. And then you have this like new leash on life, like this freedom from that thing that was holding you back and suppressing you. And maybe something a little bit overcorrected initially. Such as, like, say you never spoke up, you never gave yourself a voice. Like when somebody said something or did something, you kind of just became that person that let it go. You never really spoke your mind. And this is just an example, so this may not be exactly what it is. But you found your voice, and now you speak up about everything. Like nobody doesn't know where they stand with you and what your opinion is and what you think about something. And it may just be like, okay, now we need to fine tune it. So you've had your self-expression released, and it's like now somebody's making up for all the years of not speaking up, not being self-expressed, not being, you know, in their power. Now you're in your power. Now we need to fine tune it, because you've got like, it's like you want to get all your words out and you've got years worth of words and opinions, and you know, now you're just unleashing the beast. Now it's time to tame that beast. So it's not about going back to not having a voice and being trapped in your head and not knowing what to say or not wanting to offend people. Now it's like, okay, you've got that self-expression. We don't want to suppress it. We want to fine-tune it. So, and that's sometimes just as difficult because you've got a real desire to stay in your power. So it's finding a balance is how I'm getting this, because this is something new for you, this new passion. And it could even be like you've made a breakthrough in some area of something that was holding you back. And I keep kind of feeling like it's money, career, something like that. But it could be anything, could be in your personal life as well. And it's like having this new talent and you just want to go use it all over the place, or you don't want to go back to this previous way of being. But it could be seen as like a bit of a misuse of power, or like a bit fighty. And I don't think that you're trying to be that way. And it's also the point here is like, some people don't like that self-expression. Some people, they're intimidated by that strength. So we've got the Emperor in reverse, we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. So these guys here are very manipulative. They abuse their power. This is somebody who wants to fight. This is somebody who ultimately is abusive. They're not interested in, you know, having people around them that are in their confidence and their strengths. So this is where it's like, you've got to be careful about who you're expressive to and what you say around these kinds of energies. And these aren't these aren't personal relationships, I don't feel, as in, you know, love relationships. I kind of feel like these could be work relationships or business relationships of some kind. And anyway, they're some people you can't avoid, like maybe the bosses or people at work or something, and you just got to like tailor yourself to be a little bit, you know, right place and right time is probably the best thing for it. And, you know, when you first meet a person too, they can seem quite, you know, they're going to show you their best side. And within, you know, some time, you start to see the cracks, and it's like, you know, they start to reveal themselves to you. If their best side isn't there consistently always them side, it may not be the true person. Let's see. Clarify this Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse. Something you want to celebrate. Somebody could go a little bit overboard at a Christmas party. Get a little too drunk. Say some things. Maybe make a little bit of, be a bit messy. But honestly, I think you've got this new desire, this new passion, this new lease on life, this new built self-esteem, and you're kind of in there in this like, I don't care what other people think anymore, I'm going to just be me. Now that's true to a point, but we don't want to be I don't care what other people think to a point of like I'm going to do anything and say anything regardless of how it lands with them, because you don't want people to do that with you. It's not about reducing or not being yourself or being self-expressed. It's just about like respecting other people as well. If, I don't know, like it's like if you're a smoker and you're around people that are really offended by smoking and you just want to light up right in front of them. And you're like, well, it's my right, it's a free world. If they don't like it, they can leave. Well, you know, just as an example, that's kind of like, you know, yeah, you can get away with it, but those people aren't going to want to be around you. So it's something in the mix. Take it how it resonates. It's something like this. But you are celebrating this breakthrough that you're having. You're celebrating this new lease on life. You're celebrating this new confidence you've got. And look, we've got success here with the Six of Wands. So I kind of feel like it's a new position, or it's something new you're doing or have been working on, something you've been working on for some time, and whatever this news is that's coming in, it's like some truth is being told. We've got a Queen of Swords. This could be like you're going to be celebrating this news. Whatever this is you've been waiting for, it's going to be, yeah. It could be with an ex. We've got the Lovers in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, and he's certainly not happy with the Sun card in reverse. So I feel like now it could be something to do with the legal matter. But it's not necessarily an ex. I'm kind of getting, it's somebody from the past. There's a truth being spoken, or you could be cutting somebody out, or just standing up to somebody that you haven't been standing up to before. I feel like that is stopping them in their tracks. That could be what you're speaking up about too, or just not tolerating something from a person anymore. So hold on 1 second, let me just get this air conditioning remote. It's just a bit hot in here. Oh, okay. Give me another one for this Queen of Swords, Six of Wands. Oh, Fortune in reverse. It's like end of a cycle. This news package letter that you're receiving could be about money. It's something that's ending an old cycle, something you've been stuck in for a while. This could be something that's coming to a completion that's been, you know, largely happening over the course of this year. We've got the Tower in reverse and this Two of Cups. I was going to say Two of Swords there for some reason. Maybe you've been in a bit of a Two of Swords about this person, this King of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're avoiding a tower. Maybe he's avoiding a tower too here. Got fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong Leo energy out here. What's this Wheel of Fortune? There could have been a claim or something that you're waiting to hear about, or that you've recently heard about, that's involving money. The Devil. Whatever this is, and if it's with that King of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who's extremely toxic, somebody who wanted to keep you bound to them. So obviously, even if you're not with them anymore, there's something they try to keep prolonging to keep you tied to them. They're trying to keep you in this Five of Pentacles, and here you are, the Empress, in this Empress energy. And so you could be a mother, but you're in the upright anyway. You're it's like there could be like a child support type of investigation that's been going on with the father of your children, and it's coming out, you know, in your favor. Maybe somebody hasn't been paying their child payments because they've been trying to keep you in a Five of Pentacles. Or declaring a false kind of an income, or not declaring an income at all to try and, you know, get around that. You're not in love with this person anymore. You've healed from this, but they're still trying to attack you. They're still trying to keep some toxic behavior affecting your life. Like that, it feels like retaliation. What we want to be careful of here too is that we're not celebrating somebody else's downfall or celebrating somebody else getting their karma, even though you can sometimes witness it, or you can kind of go, well, that person got exactly what they want, what they had coming. We don't want to dwell in that low vibrational energy, even though sometimes it's good to feel like finally they got some of their own. You just want to focus on your success. And I feel like here you are having a success. You are having a breakthrough. You built your strength up, especially if you've been dealing with this toxic, nasty ex for a while. And, you know, you're having this breakthrough. It feels like you're like the best revenge is success. You moving on with your life, being completely unaffected by them, no matter what they try. It just doesn't seem to work, or you just don't allow them to influence your life anymore. You're getting on without it, and they just I feel like that's where they're really restricted by the fact that you're happier without them. That is the biggest. Yeah, so here we got this Two of Swords. So there's some sort of and the King of Swords in reverse. So they could have tried to like create legal trouble for you. King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is in the upright. This something is finishing out here that's been an ongoing burden. But you're in the right, they're in the wrong. And so I feel like they're financially going backwards. They're not seeing any growth. And whatever they lied about, whatever they wouldn't cut out of their life because they've got this toxic behavior. So this could be somebody who's got an addiction. and they just refuse to you know, get better and cut it out. And it could be an addiction to alcohol, drugs, or something that's done in excess. It could even be somebody who overspends, because we've got this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But it's like somebody has, over time, like completely drained the finances, and see, they're going backwards financially. And I feel like they will continue to. So, yeah. It could also be if there's been some sort of legal thing that you've been having to fight, that could have been draining your funds, like with legal fees. We've got the Star in reverse. So this is where, with your life rambling aimlessly, or supposedly you feeling that it's not because you're not out there doing things and working and living your life and doing the daily, but you're feeling, you're getting more, you know, like more frustrated with yourself because you're not pursuing your dream here. It's like you've got something you want to do and you haven't put it into action yet. Now, it may be a different version of what you're already doing. It may be you haven't branched off into that, you know, specialty you've been wanting to do, and you could have been actually kind of manipulating a little bit yourself, or you could be feeling like somebody else is holding you back from achieving your dreams. Maybe circumstantially, they're kind of overloading you with certain things, and this could be in your career. Like, say, whether you work for yourself or you work for somebody else, you could be feeling like, okay, they keep giving me the kind of work that I don't want to do. I want to progress into this area, and I am so bogged down with what I'm doing now, I can't actually like push my career in the direction I want it to go. And I've been waiting for this breakthrough. And if you work for yourself, perhaps you're just still just trying to, you know, you're busy with the work that you've already got, and you just don't seem to find the time or make the time to set aside to go after like what you're actually wanting to do. So maybe here there's like, if you do something online, maybe you don't have the following you want, or you're not getting the viewership you need, or the exposure. It's like there's something here that's you're feeling suppressed, or maybe there's a bit of fear around being in the public eye, and because of that fear, you're allowing that to hold you back from going after what you really want to do. So it's interesting because, yeah, it's making you really unhappy. It's almost like there's some sort of phobia. And you're allowing it to control you. And what's interesting about that is you've got this you've had this breakthrough in your strength and your self-esteem over here with the Strength card. And you're having a success and a win in something else, but you've got this thing that's holding you back here. King of Wands again in the reverse. Now, this could have been during your time, your experience with this King of Wands in reverse. He could have been gaslighting you, getting in your head, putting you down. Like, you've had a breakthrough to get away from this person, this toxic energy, but you're still like rebuilding. Like, this person really got in your head, made you, you know, they didn't build you up, they tore you down as much as they possibly could. So I feel like, you know, that has exasperated any fear that you have. This could also be this person's life is now rambling aimlessly because of their toxic addictions and not having you to stabilize them. So they want you to return. They want things to go back to the way things were before, for obvious reasons. But I don't see that happening here. So let's see. Two of Swords in reverse again. There's like something needs to get cut out. Something needs to There's a decision that needs to be made that you're refusing to make. And this could be just taking that initial plunge, that initial leap towards your goals and dreams. And I'm feeling like you're holding yourself back from something here. And the longer you do it, and the longer you keep in your head, and the longer you drag this out, the harder it's going to be. You know, the more you build it up. So I feel like you need to take all the significance out of it and just go, you know what, I'm going to try to fail. Because it's as though this fear of failure, or this fear of screwing up, this fear of something, this fear of what other people are going to think, that is so severely holding you back. It could even be like the fear of like what your family will think. It's like something massive here. You are letting your fear completely control this area of your life. And that's got devil energy attached, because being chained to the fear is like being chained to the devil. Like letting your mind ramble. It's the indecisiveness. It's like, should I, shouldn't I? Yes, you should. Just give something a go. Take the whole, oh well, like if I fail, I can try again. I can do it a different way. If I fail again, well, we all fail. Failure is only failure if you don't get up and try it again. So this could be something you did try before and it didn't get to where you wanted it to be. And you haven't given it another go. So now you've got this whole, what if it goes the same way again, and blah, blah. This isn't the center of your spirit. This is the most pressing thing that's holding you back. And it's you. Nobody else here is holding you back. You could create scenarios that look like, well, circumstantially, I don't have the time. I don't have, I can't do it for these reasons or those reasons. But actually, I think you're making excuses because of your fear. Sorry, that sounds really harsh. But, we all need somebody to, beat us up the butt sometimes. About, like us getting into a pattern. So, the moon card in reverse, yeah. Definitely, there are things you don't know and you're going to learn them along the way. But you just got to jump in. You only need to know the first step. And once you finish the first step, you'll know what to do the second step. Or you can find people to ask. But it's going to be revealed to you as you go. This is like needing to know the result of something or how something's going to go before you start. You're never going to have everything perfect. And you're never going to know how something unfolds. A lot of things you get in and you go, well, this is what I want to do it for, and I'm hoping that it will fulfill me in these ways and I can achieve these sorts of goals. And you may have examples of other people that are doing it and what they've made of it. But what it's going to be like for you, no, you're not going to know. It's going to unfold naturally, and this is where you need to trust in spirit. Really trust that you're being guided in the direction you're meant to go, and if it doesn't go in that direction, maybe that wasn't the right direction, but it's like, well, what does that matter? You'll be more disappointed if you don't try, and this forever stays on your mind as like, I wish I had at least given it a go. You think too, when you're, at the end of your life, thinking back, you'll be more disappointed for not giving this a go than and staying in an old cycle. What if it actually works? Hard work and effort. So yeah, I feel like it will be revealed to you with this moon in reverse. I feel like everything will be revealed to you in the right amount of time. You don't want to know everything from the beginning. You only want to know what you need to know to get started, and what you need to go after you're started to get to the next step and the next step, and you'll learn along the way. So, goal-orientated person. So this goal, there's two of wands in the reverse. Something here is like you're either not making the choice to get started or to go in a certain direction, or you don't know what choice to make. possibly because you've got this Emperor in reverse keeps coming out and the Magician in reverse. So you could have an Emperor in reverse around you in your life, either personal or work, and they're manipulating things to go the way they want them to go and not to support you in your goals and dreams. And this person here is keeping you off balance. So I feel like first you need to recognize it. Who's holding, who's around you that's not encouraging you every day. Now, I don't care if it's your husband, your boyfriend, your long-term person, the father of your children. It doesn't matter who it is. There's no love in somebody who doesn't support your goals and dreams, encourage you, want you to get where you want to go. There's judgment coming in here, and this Temperance in reverse. There's something massively off balance about this. This person is getting their karma, but they're still manipulating a process. So, clarify this Two of Wands. Five of Cups. It's making you sad that you're not hitting your goals. There's something that's still bothering you, something you're still grieving from. Something that could be you or another person quit on a goal. I feel like you quit on something that you wanted. I feel like this is all coming together now. And you're upset with yourself that you've quit on something you wanted to do. A career, a business, you're still letting your fear hold you back. So I'm getting like somebody here could be dealing with like high levels of anxiety, even maybe, what's it called? Like, and somebody here could have like social anxiety. Whatever it is, if somebody just doesn't feel like they're not good enough, or maybe there's been a past experience that sort of said, where somebody said you're not good at that, or you can't ever have that, or you'll never achieve that. It's like somebody thought, okay, I'm going to quit on my goal, then I'm going to quit on worrying about it. But then you're living with this grief and this sadness. It's still there. It's still something you want. It's still something you want to achieve, this happiness and stability. So this could be like, you could be a single mom and you're wanting to support your children in a way, like you're wanting to be self-sufficient, self-reliant. You're wanting to give them, a better start in life. And it could be to do with your money. Now, if there is something around anxiety, if there is something that's like a personal or a bit of a phobia here, I feel like, okay, if that's stopping you from moving forward in your life, then what are you doing about the phobia? Go deal with that. Make that the goal. If that's blocking you from the next thing, make that the goal. Don't try and work with it. Get rid of it. There are ways to work with these, to like push yourself to go get some therapies or try some different things. There are so many ways that people have found to overcome hurdles like this, interpersonal hurdles that block them from their goals and dreams and desires. And maybe it just needs to be, you may feel like you don't have the same advantage as somebody else who doesn't have these problems. So, it's harder for you than it is for the normal person, but you don't know what other people deal with. It may be something as clear as that, where, okay, there could be some issue around, it could be dealing with other people, going into a normal office each day, being around people for somebody. And maybe there's a way to do it from home. Maybe there's a way to get rid of that anxiety about people you don't know. Work with your strengths as well here. All right, what is this? So somebody here has quit on a dream and a goal. And you're so upset with yourself about this. Yeah, 5 of Swords. See, I see this 5 of Swords as this is something you want to fight this. Like, you want to fight to get through this. It wouldn't be coming out so heavily in your reading if you weren't still clearly like focused on this. This is really, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. You still want what you want. If you had really quit on it and really quit on yourself, then it wouldn't be showing up again here. It's like you still do want it, actually. And there could have been some injustice that happened in the past that somebody tried to block. See, we've got this Knight of Wands here, which I think is the same person as the King of Wands. Some injustice that maybe like took an opportunity off you in the past. Okay, so now we're on to this dark woman, dealings in relationship with a woman, a dark complexion or hair. And we've got a 6 of Swords in reverse. So it seems like somebody is returning. Maybe somebody has been away that is coming back into your life. Or vice versa. Maybe they... And this Knight of Wands just keeps wanting to come out. This Knight of Wands in reverse. So... I've got the Death card in reverse. This Knight of Wands is resisting an ending. Yeah, there's an ending here. Because they've been manipulative. They're now receiving judgment. They've been trying to avoid this tower, this ending, and will bring in a tower, but it's... I feel like this Knight of Wands is getting caught out. They're getting caught out on something they've done. Some manipulative thing that they've done to you. They're getting caught. And they have been trying to avoid something getting caught. Somebody could return home from work or vacation or something like this early and catch this Knight of Wands out doing, I don't know, there's no real third party kind of situation showing up here, but we do have a Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like, I feel like somebody catches this Knight of Wands red-handed and he's like, oh geez. Catches this Knight of Wands with this Queen of Wands in reverse. This Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. This, like, sharing some passion. So, yeah. I feel like somebody comes home early and catches somebody cheating. This is in the future position. It does bring about an ending. I don't know why the Tower is in reverse, but it could be because this Knight of Wands, you know, tries to manipulate their way out of it to avoid this ending. But the trust is broken. Yeah, so because this Devil energy, we saw the King of Wands earlier with this Devil energy, and I believe the King of Wands and this Knight of Wands are the same person. So like the truth is here, it's like somebody knows the truth about a situation. This could also be where that karma comes in, where you find out about, You know that this guy's a cheater, and you may not even be with them anymore, but you find out that their current girlfriend, wife, whomever, their current woman, catches them cheating, and they could have been really nasty to you, and you're just like, well, there we go, they got some of their own. He's now getting something on like what he did to me. You're just seeing like things unravel. But I don't think that these two break up, actually, because we've got this Tower in reverse. There's like got to be, this guy's gonna just like lie, and he's cheating already, but he's getting caught. But he's going to try and turn it back on the woman. Oh, it was only because you don't do this for me, and you don't do that for me, and you don't meet my needs in this way and that way. I know, but there's complete betrayal here. So, very, very dramatic, all this. And yet, this guy could have been a huge influence on, like, telling you what you can and can't do, and telling you what you are and aren't good at, and meanwhile they're a complete hypocrite. So I think that whatever happens here, it's going to really have you, I think, jolted into realizing you are good enough. You can pursue this dream. They're probably the ones that completely broke your dreams, broke you down, gave you all of this gaslighting and lies and manipulation. Why they're still so heavily showing up in your energy, I don't know. Maybe you can't get rid of them. Maybe this is somebody close to you that you haven't yet got out of your life, but somebody's getting caught here, massively caught, and they do a good job of covering up what they can, or trying to like put those flames out. It was only the one time kind of a thing. But, yeah, this could be like getting caught with, somebody's, phone, like seeing a message come through, something like that, and they somehow work their way around it. But I think it's a big deal. So I think the biggest thing for you to know here, Taurus, is that go after your dreams here. Go after this goal. This goal you have, this is heavy here. And it may be that like you get some sort of, with this news package letter, you get something that enables you to now go after this dream. And then you're like, so at the moment, until you get this through, this news, this email, whatever this breakthrough here is, this success, it's like, oh, I don't have to think about my fears right now. As soon as I get it, I'm going to start. Then you get it, and there is nothing left in your way, roadblocking you, and then you like freeze up. It's kind of how it's giving. What if I lose the money? What if I waste my time? What if I get a bad reputation? All these fears come up, and it's all just rambling in your mind. It's all the indecisiveness. How do I go about it? Just start. Just make a start. Find a mentor. Find somebody who can help if you need to get some advice. Okay, we've got enable your soul and listen to your guardian angel at the bottom of the deck. So, trust you're being guided. Trust that this is the direction you need to be going in. Trust that you're, this isn't something that's going away, so you might as well do it. Like you can wait another year, you can wait another 5 years, this is going to stay in your mind. Ennoble your soul. Now we've got angels and devils going across this in two different phases. So you're literally in this indecisiveness. It's like you've got an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other shoulder. Literally. You're just like talking to yourself, and the devil's getting the upper hand here. The devil is getting the upper hand when it comes to your mind and your thinking and your personal power. So don't let it do some prayer, do some protection, and ask for guidance, and just take that first step. Okay. Ennoble your soul. Oh geez, I didn't realize this reading was so long. Okay. It's time for you to embrace a higher level of responsibility for your actions. At different moments in your life, you may feel lost and desire help from higher angelic beings. Yet, have you ever thought about the possibility that we are all on a journey of evolution, and that how you behave, treat others, think and feel impacts whether these higher beings have the possibility to evolve or be thwarted? For instance, you have a guardian angel. This angel respects your free will and can only help you if you are open and receptive to this help. This angel is with you in every incarnation, holding the threads of your karma, and has to go through all your ups and downs with you. You are being asked to bring your attention towards ennobling your soul by focusing on creating more loving relationships with those around you, becoming more kind and selfless, communicating with your angel on a daily basis, and asking how you can be of service to others, rather than how you can get more for yourself. It's time for you to receive higher wisdom and act in an honourable way to anyone who is around you, no matter how they are behaving. Take some time to contemplate how you can think and speak more lovingly and positive about others, who you can selflessly help in your life, someone who is open to receive your help and grow from it. Review your life. In what areas can you grow more? Are you willing to start to communicate with your angel and contemplate the impact of your actions? See, what I'm getting here is one of the big things that will help you get over your fear of starting is because you're making it about yourself. You're making it about your wins and failures. Make it about the people that are going to benefit from what this is that you're wanting to do. And you're selfishly withholding that from them the longer you take to start. When you make things about others, it takes all that significance out of it for you. So whatever this is you're wanting to do, even though it's your dream, it's benefiting other people when you do it. And right now you're not happy because you're not doing it, but you're not getting any rewards or satisfaction feedback because you're too wrapped up in yourself is the thing. And I get it because I do that too. But think about how you not doing it is not helping provide for others. Take yourself out of you and put your attention on other people. And your angel can't help you until you make a start. Like, they can be there for you, they're going to help you along the way, but they can't make it you do it because it's your free will. Your free will. But be in prayer. Be in, communicate with your spirits as much as possible. As much as possible. You'll know that you're not alone in this. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry this reading was so long. Wasn't keeping an eye on the time. This different setup here. But anyway, Taurus, this is your reading today. I hope the messages are helpful. There's a bit of a, slap around in this, but hopefully somebody needed to hear it. And if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow, and I will be back hopefully in 4 days time, but I'm thinking I might just be doing 2 readings a day while I'm away, so I'm here for another couple of days, and then things will be back to normal again. So anyway, keep your notification bell on so you get the updates when the reading drops for your next one, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.